It's been a rather interesting week for GTA and Rockstar fans alike, considering that on Sunday, the big old GTA 6 leak happened, the internet went absolutely nuts, and so went the FBI. And now, a few days later, a 17-year-old from the UK has been arrested and will be trialed for, well, basically being a hacker man. With police also reportedly going to be carrying out even more arrests over the next couple of days, probably to round up the other ones from the same group, and probably also around the same age as well, which is going to be a very interesting trial, and I'm wondering if they're going to try to see if they can get him trialed as an adult, considering the fact that, well, he might have done a little bit of damage to very major companies within the US. It also remains to be seen if he will to be trialed within the UK or the US. I don't really know all the laws and all the stuff and that term of thing, but yeah, I think it's fair to say that it's not looking very good for him. Although that with hacker stuff, you know, it's typically, hey, you're not allowed to use your computer for a week. You know, that's probably not really something that the Rockstar and Uber company wants to see from the justice system, considering that, well, they might have lost quite a considerable amount of money and reputational damage with this happening. And obviously, with this happening, Rockstar has immediately started to hire more people to make sure that something like this will never, ever happen again, which is, you know, completely obvious. I think it's worth noting, by the way, that when it comes to social engineering, which is the predominant way of how this hack was done, and for those who don't know what social engineering is, the short version of it is pretty simple. You call someone and you ask them, hey, can you give me this information that if you give that to me, you will basically grant me the keys to the entire company? And they're like, no. And they're like, okay, have a nice day. And then you go to the next person, you ask the same question, and you keep doing that until you have someone who just woke up and doesn't know what he's doing. And there you go. You now have the keys to GTA 6 and all this footage. That's pretty much what happened. Obviously, there's some more Hackerman stuff involved, but that's pretty much how that got started. So to really go out and be like, how could this have happened? Pretty much like that. I am a strong believer in the fact that when it comes to social engineering or just trying to get something like that you want, it's gonna take just one person who's not really paying attention in a company that is of thousands and thousands of employees. You just gotta get the right one. But on a more positive note, a lot of developers out there have actually shared some very early footage of how the game actually started, like in the same type of time frame that GTA 6 was when it was being shown to the world last Sunday. This kind of highlights of how the game development works, and all those people out there that are shouting from rooftops, but graphics are first, which means that the way that the game is looking now, it looks like Watch Dogs 2. The game is looking bad. Now, I understand there's people out there who just don't understand how game development works, and that's fair enough, but if you don't know what you're talking about, please do us all a favor and shut up, please, I beg. I'm tired of seeing dumb comments on the internet. It makes my brain hurt, and I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one. So please, inform yourself before you start shouting your bullshit. Thank you. But is this the end of the story? It probably isn't, based on the fact that there's still going to have to be a trial and there's more arrests that are still going to be carried out, as well as possibly the fact that even more leaks might come out of the GTA 5 source leak that is happening at the moment too. There's still a whole lot more to be uncovered, and the damage also is something that remains to be seen. A lot of files got compromised within the hack, and well, while it is very sad for Rockstar, hopefully there won't actually be any sort of GTA 6 leaks any further, considering the fact that there are fears out there that the entire script might get leaked and that sort of stuff. The information is all very blurry and very scary at the moment, so hopefully we won't be getting any spoilers from the game itself, and just a few game clips here and there is really all we're going to be seeing until the release of the game. Obviously with official trailers and screenshots and that sort of stuff, but you know, whenever that's gonna happen. And as I was about to upload the video, there was a bit of a news update from the police making a statement saying the teenager has been charged with 2 counts of breach of bail conditions and 2 counts of computer misuse, which has a maximum sentence of 14 years. For adults. Because what they also said is that he will appear at the Highbury Corner Youth Court on Saturday 24th of September 2022, which basically means that by the looks of things, he's not being charged as an adult, which is going to be interesting because, well, he kinda did hack into two of the largest corporations on the world, which is, you know, noticeable. But with all that said and all that done though, that's it for me. Thank you also very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe for more, and if you like what you see on the channel, make sure to become a member like Chloe, KFC Chicken, and Shapeshift Gaming. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you all later.